My question is, what do you think you deserve? The reason why you've had time away from your children is because of you. It's not because of me. It's not because of the state. It's not because of your defense attorney. The problem is you never show up. But I will tell you, every motion to revoke we have for you, it's because you're not showing up. 2017 CR 9939, State of Texas versus Barbara Shorey. Could I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Marcus Sanders.
For the defense?
David Cuellar.
And are you Ms. Shorey? Yes, sir. I'm going to show you what's entitled Motion to Revoke Community Supervision. Did you review that with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Okay, you're going to need to speak up, okay?
Yes, sir.
Are you the same Barbara Shorey who was placed on community supervision in 2017 CR 9939 for the offense of robbery on June 21st, 2018 for a term of 6 years? Is that you?
Yes, sir.
State?
Condition number 5, in Bexar County, Texas, the defendant Barbara Shorey did then and there fail to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of July and August of 2021 in violation of condition number 5.
How do you plead to that, true or not true?
True.
I'm sorry?
True.
State?
Judge, we'll waive the others.
Any objections?
No objection.
Did you understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 5, the court can find it true, grant the motion, sentence you to 8 years in prison and up to a $1,500 fine? Did you understand? Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 5?
Yes, ma'am.
Court is finding violation of condition number 5 true. Is there an agreement?
There is not, Judge.
All right, state, what are you requesting?
Judge, we are asking for revocation. This appears to be at least a fourth MTR. It looks like she's pled true to number 5s at least 3 times before. So she's shown that she's not a good candidate to continue probation. So we're asking that you revoke it.
Defense?
Your Honor, Barbara's just asking for another chance. I think the probation office is recommending continue with conditions.
But why should I?
Well, she has a long probation and she has children, and the probation office is recommending safety, so maybe the additional treatment will help them get on the right track.
All right, Ms. Shorey, is there anything you wish to say? You want to raise your right hand for me? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
Yes. Yes.
All right, you can lower your hand. State your name for the record.
Barbara Shorey.
All right. You want to explain to the court why you haven't been showing up? Okay, you need to lower your mask so that we can hear you.
I'm sorry, ma'am. It's because I'm quarantined for COVID right now.
Oh, well,
I'm
put the mask on.
That's all I'm saying.
But you need to speak up.
Okay. Well, this last MTR, I did report. I went to the office and they told me to leave the office because I had told the security that I had been exposed to COVID.
Well, see, here's the thing. The problem is you never show up. And when I say never, of course, I don't mean every single time. But I will tell you, every motion to revoke we have for you, it's because you're not showing up.
I did show up this last time, ma'am, but they asked me.
No, you just pled true to not showing up.
They asked me to leave the office, and I stepped outside and I spoke with my probation officer. She asked me to go get COVID testing, and I did, and I was positive for it. And I have proof for my daughter-in-law and my granddaughter.
So did you have COVID in July? Did you have COVID in August?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, no, I mean, July, I've had it in September, in August and September.
So you didn't have it in July?
August. I'm sorry. I got out July 28th. I was released. And then in August, I was reporting. And that's when I went to go report. They asked me to leave the office. When I left, I called her and I spoke to her outside. I said, ma'am, I'm right outside your office. Can you see me, please? She said, I want you to go get tested for COVID. So that's what I did. I went and got tested for COVID, tried to contact her.
So is there documentation for that?
Well, I have documentation at home.
No. I mean, we're here today for a hearing.
She never answered my calls. She just MCR'd me.
Well, here's the problem. You were placed on probation on June 2018. That was before my time. But during my time, you were brought to court on March 5th, 2019 for not reporting. And so your conditions were altered and amended to include mid-mile evaluations. And you had a TAP evaluation. Then we come back on May 21st, and there's a new number 5, which means you're not reporting. Then we come back on May 17th, and it was recalled for May 18th. And then it was recalled for May 21st. Then we come back on May 21st, and it's not reporting. And now we're here for not reporting.
I understand. Can I see?
Yes.
Okay, the first MTR, my mother was very sick and I had to take care of her. I went through a lot of stuff with her. The next one, I got my kids back. And then, like, I've had 2 of my daughters raped, and I've been going through the process of PPS, which PPS has been involved in where I've been staying with my mother and with my children and trying to get me back because I do not have rights to them because my rights were terminated. So after 10 years, their father, he abandoned them, and then they were with their grandfather, which ended up molesting them and physically abusing them, and this has all been documented. And I was just trying to
Okay, see, that's your, and let me just tell you, you know who's the cause of that? Not of the fact that offenses were committed against them, but their problem is they don't have a single parent who's watching out for them. They have a parent, which is you, who commits robberies and does not report for probation. And again, this is the 3rd time, I believe, that we've been here for you not reporting. So I'm going to grant the state's motion. So the question is, state, how much time are you asking for?
Judge, the underline is 8, so we're asking for 8.
Defense?
We're asking for 2 at this time.
All right, Ms. Shorey, what should I sentence you? You're looking at 8 years. And that's what the agreement was for you to do, 8 years in prison if you didn't successfully complete probation, and you have not successfully completed it. So I'm granting the state's motion. I am going to revoke you. The only question is, how much time should I give you? So how much time do you think you deserve?
I've already had all this time taken away from my kids. So
Okay, they are children.
Yeah.
They're not kids. And number 2, the reason why you've had time away from your children is because of you. It's not because of me. It's not because of the state. It's not because of your defense attorney.
Yeah, it's because of my past, with my my ex-husband, and he didn't be in a physical relationship, get physically abused and emotionally and mentally. Him and his family.
What does that have to do with the fact that you're on probation for robbery? I'm sympathetic to your plight. I'm sympathetic to people who have been victims of abuse. I've had people in my family who have been victims of abuse, so I'm sympathetic to you.
I understand.
But my question for you is, you're looking at 8 years in prison. The state wants you to do the full 8, which is a part of your contract. Your defense attorney wants you to do 2. My question is, what do you think you deserve?
I just think I think I deserve. Whatever.
Okay. All right. Did she ever pay the restitution of $175 to Rosemarie Mauricio probation? And did she complete any courses? Did you complete anger management?
I'm not sure if I took it, but here,
No.
Yeah.
Did you know if you completed anger management or not? Did you?
I'm not sure.
Probation, did she complete anger management?
No, yeah.
Did you pay the $175 to Rosemarie Mauricio? Done since you've been on probation other than not report? Have you done anything?
I was trying to get my kids situated and
Children, they're not kids. Kids are billy goats.
my
So-
children. Yes, my children. I'm sorry.
Okay.
What have you done since you've been on probation other than not report? Name me one thing that you have actually done, started, or completed while you've been on probation.
From my probation.
Yes.
Can I help you?
Honestly, right there,
Have you done anything?
I get, besides have being employed. Yeah, that's why I don't say more.
Okay. So you've done nothing?
She's done a top evaluation and she did a mental health evaluation, but only the evaluation was completed.
No follow-up from her.
And then she's only paid a total of $92.88, of which went to one rest.
Okay.
We have one negative drug test.
So there is to be $87 restitution to Rose Marie Mauricio. And are you expecting or no?
No, ma'am, I'm sick from my liver. I have
Okay.
this.
Okay. All right. They will make sure you let them know at the jail and let them know at the prison that that's an issue so that they can give you treatment for that, okay?
Yeah, I have to.
All right, the court is going to sentence you to 6 years in the prison, give you credit for any time served. There's to be no contact with Rosemarie Mauricio and her family or her residence. All right, I'm showing you what's entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal. Did you review that document with your attorney? Did you understand it and did you sign it? Because this is, you do have a limited right to appeal. I'm sorry, can I see that again, please? You do have a limited right to appeal. And that right to appeal is as it relates to the allegations, not the fact that you're on probation. Do you understand? Right. Your attorney will explain to you the appeal process. All right, because this is a felony conviction, you're not allowed to own or possess any weapons or ammunition. Do you understand?
Yes.
If you have a question over what a weapon or ammunition is, you'll need to speak to your attorney. Do you understand? All right, good luck to you. The court is calling 2020 CR 11653, State versus Carlissa Johnson. Can I have parties announced for the record for the state?
Rick Pena for the state of Texas.
Defense?
Jim Wheat for the defense.
And are you Miss Johnson?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Did you review the document entitled Motion to Enter Adjudication of Guilt and Revoke Community Supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
Are you the same Carlissa Denora Johnson who was placed on deferred adjudication in 2020 CR 11653 for the offense of criminal mischief $2,500 to $30,000 on April 9, 2021 for a period of 3 years? Is that you?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, state.
Yes, Your Honor, we're here today on state's motion to enter adjudication of guilt and revoke community supervision. Violation of condition number 5. In Bexar County, Texas, the defendant, Lisa Lenora Johnson, then and there failed to report to the supervision officer as directed for the months of August and September 2024 in violation of condition number 5.
How do you plead to that? True or not true?
True.
State will waive all and abandon all of the conditions. Your Honor.
Any objections?
No objections.
You understand by pleading true to violation of condition number 5, the court could find it true, grant the motion, find you guilty, and sentence you up to 2 years in the state jail facility and up to a $10,000 fine?
Yes, ma'am.
Knowing that, do you still wish to plead true to violation of condition number 5?
Yes, ma'am.
Court will find violation of condition number 5 true. Is there a proposed agreement?
There's no agreement, Judge.
State, what are you requesting?
You're requesting 2 years in state jail with credit for the time the defendant was served in custody.
Defense, what are you requesting?
Judge, we'd ask for you to take a look back at her file and at the reports from probation. She has tried and and has not done all that well in treatment. But during that time, she has been locked up a good bit while working with the court. She also has 240 days. Well, I was told 240, it might be 190, somewhere in that range of the amount of time that she has in. Given her history, given the fact that she has worked with the court at different times and looked to work with the court, we're asking only that you give her credit for her time served, which I believe is 190 days. And I know she would, I believe, would like to speak to that too.
All right, do you want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm the testimony you give will be the truth and nothing but the truth so help you God?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, you can lower your hand, state your name for the record.
Melissa Denora Johnson.
All right, what would you like to say?
Just that, with all this that I've been through, like mental health wise, I got back stable on my medications. I have learned my lesson. I have been in and out of trouble, but this time I actually stayed with the Center for Healthcare Services. I'm doing better, but I just hope that I can, I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm nervous.
Oh, that's okay. There's no need to be nervous. I'm just here to listen and hopefully make a just decision in what's right. What I can tell you is, what I want to know is what have you done since you've been on probation? So the violation of condition number 5 tells me that you haven't been reporting. And my understanding is that you were supposed to be at Pay It Forward. And I'm just saying that because your counsel asked me to look over your history. So were you at Pay It Forward? And if you were not, why not? That's a good program.
I wasn't paid for it. I actually finished, but I was let go a week early for my needs, like it was medical release. And I moved on to the sober living and I didn't stay there. I got flagged for not coming in on time and I just didn't stay. When they told me I had to wait 2 hours outside of for the sober living so I can come back in, I didn't stay. I just left. I didn't feel comfortable.
What do you mean you didn't feel comfortable?
I mean, just waiting there outside of the gate. That was one of the things that they do when you're late. When you
Those are
back.
called consequences, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Her family is here.
Mhm.
They're in the back. She has a place to go if the court can allow her back out again. And we have that set up.
Well, what I can tell you is I don't think a judgment satisfied is appropriate in this case. I don't think 2 years is appropriate in this case. You have done some things, but I'm not going to give you a judgment satisfied.
Okay.
All right. So is there anything else from either side?
191 days, Judge, would be fine.
Okay.
No.
Yes, state.
Your Honor, Fisher was ordered to SATF on November 1st, 2021, but she failed to surrender at the Bear County Jail placement on December 9th, 2021. You allowed her to attend intensive outpatient treatment, but she failed to attend in August 2nd, 2022. There was a compliance hearing because of that, Your Honor. At the compliance hearing on October 25th, 2022, the was ordered to complete a TAP evaluation, which recommended mediocre. But it did begin, that was in February 24, 2023, but was discharged 3 months later on May 23rd, 2023. Her probation has already been extended and amended for 6 months to include ERF. Entered ERF November 8, 2023, but was discharged March 4, 2024 with recommendation for safety. And here we are, Your Honor, after all this time, and you can't really help her with her probation anymore. That's why state's making a recommendation that it was.
Judge, just a reminder, she has never been arrested before this case. This is the first one in. You gave her deferred. She did not do well.